Welcome back, everybody, to another episode. And today's topic is 8 must-ask questions when searching for a realtor. But first, you're at home with the Willises. So before we get started, I want to remind you, make sure you subscribe and like this and share it with someone that you know is possibly interested in purchasing a home, selling their home, all the good things. This is going to be good today. All right, here we go. So 8 must-ask questions when searching for a realtor. Hey, what's the first one?
The first one is, are you full-time? Now, don't bite my head off. There's nothing wrong with working with a realtor that only does real estate part-time.
Yeah.
But you do have to think about things like if there's a really hot listing and your agent works another full-time job, they may not be able to show you the house before you can write the contract, or they may not even be able to write the contract for you until they get off from work at 5 or 6 or 9 or whatever time they get off from work. So depending on the market that you're in, you could miss out on a potentially hot property. And then also on the other end, when that agent is your listing agent, contracts have expiration dates, and you want to make sure that your agent can respond to offers, counter offer for you, reject offers, accept offers in a timely manner that you need. So just like you wouldn't want to work with a part-time doctor, a lot of times you want to work with a full-time agent. This is what we do every day. There's no plan B. So
people call us crazy. I'm just kidding. Okay, number 2 is, in addition to that, asking that question, ask them how long have they been in the industry. So combined, we have, oh goodness, almost 35 years combined. But he's been in the industry for
OG.
Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. 25 years over here. Me going on 12. I didn't even do the math right. But anyway, we have a lot of years of experience in a lot of situations and scenarios and case studies that we have gone through in order to be where we are now. So, and that is not knocking new agents. Even if you are working with a new agent, that's okay. That agent better be hungry though. That agent better be well connected, because it's an automatic understanding that those that have been in the industry, they don't have as much experience. They don't have as much knowledge as someone that's been in the industry for quite some time. That doesn't make them any less of an agent, but you want to make sure they're well connected and that they can find the answers for you and that they're hungry. So we've all been new agents before, so definitely not knocking that, but a new agent better be a hungry agent.
Yeah, a lot of people think still to this day we just show nice houses, open doors, and wear sunglasses.
I wish.
The benefit of working with an experienced agent is a lot of time as an agent, we're a problem solver. And you don't know how to solve a problem unless you've come across that problem before. So if you have a new agent that hasn't experienced the type of problem or your particular deal or situation, they may not have the answer for you, and it could have a negative impact on the transaction or the situation, or you may have a special need or special interest, and a brand new agent hasn't had a lot of transactions under their belt to know how to solve a problem or to cater to a specific need or situation.
So true. All right, number 3.
Do you have any experience selling houses in my neighborhood? And I just came across this issue. I was talking with a lady that was actually looking to invest with us, but she was like, yeah, I have my house on the market right now with a guy. He's an agent over in Pahrump, but he doesn't have much experience in Green Valley. So I'm gonna give him like 1 more month and then I'm gonna drop him. So, if you want to buy a house in, Nye County or somewhere outside of Clark County, I'm not your guy.
Don't call us.
I don't sell houses in your neighborhood.
We'll find someone.
Even Boulder City, I sold 1 house in Boulder City. So if I don't have knowledge, if I don't feel like I can successfully put my best foot forward, then I'm not going to work a neighborhood that I don't know at all. I don't know the niches. I don't know the hot areas. I don't know areas to stay away from. Do you sell houses in my neighborhood? Because if you know the neighborhood, you know what the hot spots are, you know places to potentially stay away from, you know the up and coming neighborhoods. You really can't add a lot of insight if you know nothing about the neighborhood at all.
That's true.
Yep.
Very true. Okay. Number 4. It's okay to ask this question. Can I see some of your listings? That is an okay question. Because what you're looking for is, how does this agent market his or her listings? You want to see, do they use a professional photographer, or do they just take the pictures themselves? How do they describe your home based on how they've described other homes? Do they pay attention to detail? All those things. And you can do that by saying, hey, let me see some of your previous listings. That is A-okay.
And you want to tell the people that this is if you're looking to sell a home. Because there's some agents that kill it as buyer's agents, but they haven't had any listings. So this is if you're looking to
sell your home. Very true. So what else?
One of the biggest things is like marketing. If you know, when you ask to see listings, you look at the pictures, you look at the descriptions. Do they do video? Can you see it, your listing in different places? So those are important things as far as that. The other one is, how do you plan on marketing my home? You know, to be honest with you, I'm kind of giving a little industry insider tip right here. A lot of agents just throw a property on MLS and just hope that another agent sells it. So you want to ask your agent that you're looking to hire to list your house or put your house for sale, what's the marketing plan that you have to sell my house? How do you market homes? What's your biggest marketing strategy to sell homes? And that's really big depending on the price point. The way that you market a bread and butter $350,000 house versus the way you market a $3 million house is totally different. So you want to know how agents plan on marketing your house for sale.
And social media, that's huge. You just mentioned video tours and stuff. We do video tours of our properties. So, and some agents do and some agents don't. So you want to ask these questions because you want to see if you can rock with this agent or not. Let's see. Another question to ask. What's the process for selling your home? Will it differ from the other homes that you sold? So your home is unique to you, obviously. You obviously have a thought process of, and this is on the selling side, a thought process of, what number that you want to come in at and all that stuff. And you really want to understand, what is the thought process of the realtor? How are they going to sell your home? What is their plan to do that? As far as pricing, the comps that they've run, all of that stuff. You want to know what their thought process is. So you can ask that question too, for sure.
All right, so we have two more? Yeah. So the next one is you want to ask the agent, this is on the selling side again, what challenges may I face with getting my home sold? So as realtors, when we first go tour a property that somebody's looking to sell, we look at the property and say, is this a marketable home? Is this a house that we can successfully sell? Because it doesn't do us any good just throwing the property on the market and it sits there and not sell. So we're open and honest with our clients and say, hey, in order to sell this property, we recommend that you do this, or this house is good to go. We can put it on the market. We think we can get it sold right away. So you would want to ask your listing agent, what are some potential things that I have to think about in order to sell my property, or any potential challenges with selling my property?
All right. Number 8, the final one. Now, it is okay to ask agents what their rates are. Now, I have to be very, very clear about this because if anybody says there's a standard fee, there actually isn't. fees are negotiable
Mm-hmm.
for agents. And based on the type of service they bring, based on their, if there's a concierge service that they provide, if they do type, staging, all kinds of things that they offer is, for the most part, why they charge what they charge.
Mm-hmm.
It can be as low as 1% of the sale of the home. It could be as high as 6% of the sale of the home, or anywhere in between. But I will say this: cheaper is not always better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually, you get what you pay for in real estate. So if it's low commission, it's usually low service, and that's the thing. It's very enticing to say, "Oh, we'll list your home for 1%," but if you look at the fine print, you're not getting full service. But once you signed up, it's harder to get out than to do your due diligence in the beginning and ask these questions like these before you get into bed with a realtor. So yeah, commission is negotiable. That's something that you want to look at, but you want to also look at what you get for that commission or that rate.
Yeah. I always liken it to this: you don't go into a doctor's office or a surgeon's office negotiating when they need to remove something from your body, right? We are very skilled professionals. And so someone who is able to articulate their value should definitely be heard and be listened to. And again, cheaper is not always better. But what you can do is definitely ask the question, because you want to make sure that you get your home sold, and or you want to make sure that you are getting the help you needed in purchasing your home or your property. So those are the 8 must-ask questions. Are you counting off? Okay. Yeah. Those are the 8 must-ask questions when you are searching for a realtor. If this was helpful, go ahead and put in the comments below what your favorite one was. Give us a thumbs up and make sure you share this video. In the meantime, have a wonderful rest of your week, and we will see you next time. Bye.